Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this. What's going on, everyone? Rob Dauster here from the Field of 68, and we have some unfortunate breaking news that we need to discuss. Bob Huggins, Hall of Famer, has officially resigned as head coach of the West Virginia Mountaineer basketball program. He told his team of the decision roughly 24 hours after he was arrested for a DUI and about 6 weeks after he twice used a homophobic slur while live on the radio. According to our Jeff Goodman, Huggins told the players that he is unsure of who is actually going to be coaching them moving forward and that he was in tears while he delivered the news to the players and to his staff. It appears that for all intents and purposes, the coaching career of one Bob Huggins is done. He is 69 years old. He has amassed 935 career wins. And you can say whatever you want to say about Bob Huggins, a man, but everything about the situation to me is just sad. It's hardly a secret that Hugs likes to drink. We all know this, right? It's part of what makes him one of the most beloved characters in our sport. He has a fully stocked bar in his office at the West Virginia basketball facility. And look, there is nothing wrong with enjoying a beverage. Lord knows I am the last person that can lecture anybody on how much that they drink. But the details here to me are so much more than just getting a cocktail at a happy hour, right? There's so much more than having a beer at dinner and then driving home. Huggins was arrested for a DUI by the Pittsburgh police. He had a blown out tire at the time. He did not know how he blew out the tire. He thought that he was in Columbus, which is a city more than a 3-hour drive away. He had a receipt from a Burger King in the car that was more than 30 minutes away from where he was arrested. He blew a .210, and there were empty beer cans in the passenger seat and empty beer bottles in the trunk of the car that he was in. The fact that Huggins was simply arrested here, to me, is a good thing because it means he didn't kill anybody. When you are that drunk and you don't actually drive into a car and end another person's life or maybe end your own life, you can consider yourself lucky, if you ask me. And at this moment, I think it feels a little bit too early to speculate about what this means for West Virginia's season moving forward. There are too many moving parts, right? We don't know who's going to be coaching them. We don't know who's going to be on the roster. In this day and age, people might be able to enter the transfer portal again and keep things moving. We just don't know at this point. But there's plenty of time for us to be able to talk about that. There's plenty of time for us to be able to go over that. For now, to me, there are two things that I kind of want to talk about and points that I kind of want to make here. First of all, we are all guilty in a way of enabling this behavior, right? We laughed about Hugs, who was the lovable drunk that would close down the bar with you. But he was also the guy that lost his job in part at Cincinnati because he got a DUI back in 2004, right? He's the guy who was fitted for a defibrillator after a 2002 heart attack that almost killed him. A defibrillator that went off during a game in 2017 that caused him to collapse on the court. Maybe it wasn't all jokes after all. Maybe this is a guy who actually needed help, and we were too busy having fun and making jokes and enjoying the lovable drunk that was Bob Huggins to realize that he really needed help. But more than anything else, everything about the situation is it's just so sad to me. You know, I'm pretty confident in saying that Hugs and I differ in our views of the world quite a bit. But I don't think that he is a bad, unredeemable human being, right? Talk to the guys that actually play for him. Talk to the people that actually know him. They will take a bullet for him. Black, white, Hispanic, yellow, brown, green, whatever. He changed so many lives. He coached guys hard. He loved guys hard. He's one of the greatest coaches that we've seen over the course of the last 40 years. I know he didn't win a title. I know he's only been to 2 Final Fours, but look at the places that he was. Look at the programs that he won with, and look at the way that he actually played, how adaptable he was. The guy was a Hall of Fame basketball coach for a reason. He deserved it. But no one is going to remember any of that at this point, right? No one is going to. It's a shame. Because of the way that things ended with him, he's going to be remembered as a homophobic drunk, as a guy that chose the bottle over his career. And that just makes me really, really sad. I don't want to say Huggins deserved better, right? Because that's probably stating it a little bit too strong for a guy that could not put the bottle down, right? But it's a shame when things end this way. It's just sad when somebody that needed help wasn't able to get the help that they needed. And I don't want to hear anybody say anything about this. If you at 69 years old are so drunk that you don't know what city you're in at 8:30 on a Friday night while you are trying to drive home, that is unacceptable to me. It just is. So here's to hoping that the end of the story is actually a happy ending, right? Here's to hoping that this is what will finally drive Bob Huggins to go get the help that he needs. Because if you can torch a contract worth millions of dollars for the second time because you drove drunk, because you couldn't call an Uber, because you couldn't schedule a driver to come pick you up, you probably need the help that you're going to get now. So here's to hoping that Bob Huggins finds a way to figure this out, because I don't want this to be the end of the story. That just makes me sad. Our partner for today's episode is Athletic Greens. I started taking AG1 during the college basketball season, and I loved the impact that it had on my energy levels. I'm a big coffee in the morning guy, but by the time that the afternoon would hit, I needed another boost. AG1 helped me tremendously, especially on those days when I didn't want to get up off the couch and go hit the gym. Their tagline is AG1 is comprehensive health and the power of habit in one. And man, that could not be more true. It's nearly impossible to eat and drink in a healthy manner in the month of February and the month of March when you are in my business. And AG1 was exactly the supplement that I needed to improve my gut health and cover my nutritional basis for the day. I've continued that into April. I've continued that into May, and I'm going to continue that the rest of the summer. All I have to do is mix a scoop of AG1 with some water, or maybe add it into a smoothie, and I'm ready to go. Do it after lunch, and you'll be ready to go for the rest of the day. If a comprehensive solution is what you need from your supplement routine, then Athletic Greens is giving you a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Go to athleticgreens.com/field68. That's field68, FIELD, the number 6, the number 8, and you can get yours now. So check it out and help support this show. Thanks. Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field of 68 content.